we ever have a competition against each other.
Well, sometimes we do.
Name one.
That was like a long time ago. Or like years ago.
It just hasn't happened recently, that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
It's
Plus,
been like
if there was a
chilling here
competition,
recently.
I would win.
No, you wouldn't. Fuck you.
Damn. Wait. Why do me and this person kind of have the same name? Because my name's Silky Moon, and then this other person is Stoner Moon. That is hilarious.
Stoner Moon. What the
Like, bro, stop trying to be.
What the fuck?
Like, stop trying to be me. You'll never be me.
There can only be one imposter.
Plus, yeah, I'm the only one that has
there
like
can
this.
only be one true Spider-Man.
I'm the only one that has like a super original name. No one, like no other Fortnite player has.
Well,
this
actually,
name.
can you say that's original if someone else has something similar?
Yeah, because no one has Silky Moon as their gamer tag. Except for me. That means I'm original.
Because then there's also Stoner Moon.
Yeah, but they'll never be the OG. And if their name's Stoner Moon, then they probably do a lot of drugs.
Maybe, or they're just naming themselves that, I don't know.
That's you.
Yeah, listen to
drugs.
this iconic music again.
Yeah, that.
Wait,
that's
Ryan,
crazy.
are you doing this from scratch or New Game Plus?
From scratch, like I
Yeah,
normally do.
he loves doing like stuff from scratch. He doesn't really do
Because I like
New Game Plus.
I like showing people like how I unlock the certain stuff.
Oh.
I have nothing against that, but when I try to do that, I just feel like, nah, I just prefer New Game Plus.
Oh. Dude, I literally.
It's so fun unlocking the stuff every once in a while.
Maybe I should do another playthrough, like, after my adventures with Marvel's Spider-Man playlist, maybe I should do another one where I unlock everything from scratch, but then I'm contemplating, should I do that with Miles, because we can't get the last phase until we play New Game Plus, that's the thing, though.
Probably do it for the first skin, but skip it for Miles.
Okay, and then just do it, then also do it for Spider-Man 2?
That's up to you if you want, if you don't mind doing the grinding.
Nah, I'll just skip that too then. Plus, that's the weird
Because
thing. when
Spider-Man 2, you
start
gotta
from-
grind in that game.
Yeah, and plus then you'd be locked with some certain story modes too, actually. Let's see.
The only reason it's tolerable in the first game is because you don't have nearly as much stuff that you have to grind for.
Yeah, plus then again, when you play the game from scratch, you always have some suits unlockable when you get to the part when you have to craft the suit.
It's also crazy how, like, literally in the second game, that was, like, the quickest I got to, like, getting all the trophies. Like, I remember in the first one, it took me, like just a few more minutes to get all the trophies, but that one, it was like a piece of cake.
I find it funny, though, that I had to get 2 new trophies when I started the remastered version when I played it, but I got them with ease when I started playing it.
Because I remember, you want to know what's crazy? The thing that's different about the first game compared to the others was, like, one of them was actually, like, a secret trophy. I didn't, like, figure out until I watched a YouTube video. Or until Ryan, like, told me about it.
Yeah, I think I told you about it. Like,
Yeah, about, like, you had to use one of the gadgets to get, like, a lot of people, like, in it. Like, I didn't even know about that.
the only annoying thing about the first game when you're trying to play it from scratch is unlocking the ESU suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fucking annoying.
Because you have to find all those secret picture areas.
Yeah, and I think I watched the video for that, or I legit had to, like, do it myself. I can't remember.
I think I watched a video somewhat that, but then again, I did figure out over time, and then ever since then, I just started with New Game Plus every time because I do not want to go through the hassle of unlocking.
Yeah, I love that New Game Plus, like, just, like, helps you out with it now.
Actually, you know, they should have followed a book from Spider-Man Edge of Time. Like, if you have a save file on the first game for both Peter and Miles, and then it transfers some of the suits that they return in the game, you could just have them already unlocked. You just need to unlock the color variants, I think. Oh no, wait, the color variants were unlocked when we pre-ordered the suits. At least I escaped from that douchebag that was hunting me down. God damn, that motherfucker was in.
Yeah, he was relentless.
Yeah, that.
I wish I could be one of those people to get like 2 wins in a row, and I don't just have to like get a win, die, then get a win again.
Also, what's crazy is the lighting in the first game is better too, because
Yeah, because like it's not so fucking pitch dark. It is in the second game.
Yeah, which
like,
is so annoying. It's like I feel like when they were making the sequel, they just picked like one color. Like, why does it have to be majority just
no, it's
dark
because
all the time?
it's because for Spider-Man 2 they tried making it realistic.
Like, was it Miles?
Oh yeah. That was also a big fail.
Yeah, because Miles had no problems at nighttime either. Like, it was at the same thing for.
Because at least in the first game in Miles, you can see what suit you're wearing clearly at night compared to the second game.
Yeah, unless you're wearing a suit that fucking lights up in Spider-Man 2. But seriously though, like, why the?
Wait, is that their... What the fuck?
And every time I play this version now, I'm just used to like this Peter's face.
Yeah, like I've
Like, I
been
don't
used to
even
it
see
like for
anything.
so long now. Like
I don't
every
see
time when I
anything,
see
like,
like the
wrong
old
with it.
model, I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot he looked like
Actually,
that.
Ryan, I'm surprised you haven't messed with the PC mod to turn Peter's face back to the PS4 version.
I was going to, but then it looked off in some of the cutscenes. And I'm just used to the new face by now.
Same.
Yeah, I have nothing against the new face. Like, I'm used to it, but just they don't understand.
Like I still don't understand what people say. Like, oh, like imagine this with the old face. Like, no, I can't because I'm just so used to the new face already.
Yeah, because the first game, like, everything about it, like, in the city was just better. The lighting, the music, the civilians.
With that in Miles, it's crazy that Miles and the first game, they both had good lighting, but as soon as you get to the sequel, it's just like, where did all that go?
Maybe they'll fix that in Spider-Man 3, or maybe... Who knows?
Hopefully.
Plus, at least in the remaster, they added that new time of day in the morning to actually make it feel like the morning.
I think the reason why they did it was to make the game like feel more darker, but I just didn't like it.
But it makes it hard when you're wearing like costumes.
Because then you have to wait till like it's daytime to even like see the costumes clearly.
Well, not just daytime, wherever there's fucking light.
Yeah, where there's light too. Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Plus, Peter is just more confident in the first game. Like, I know he had a lot more on his plate in the sequel, but he was just not as confident.
He was not as confident?
Yeah, like in the sequel.
Well, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but even if it makes sense, I just prefer how he is in the first game.
He was legit doing what Deadpool does. He was joking to make himself like, you know, like be more comfortable or whatever, be more calm.
Yeah, but it's still different for Deadpool, but I get your point.
Yeah.
Better wrap this up quick.
Just I miss like his attitude from the first game.
Yeah, everybody does.
Looks like Yuri called in the cavalry.
Because in the first game, no matter how many times he got knocked down, he always got back up.
That's the classic Peter charm.
Back up! 1032, Times Square. Officers under fire. Bring in the hammer.
Plus, the first game at least had DLCs. Oh shit!
Ah. Classic.
I didn't know I was watching Dragon Ball.
What? What was that?
What was what?
Sorry, I just
I'm gonna beat the shit out of these guys, even though I don't have a black suit yet, but I'll still beat the shit out of you guys. Oh,
Keep in mind, Pierce stuff only has punches there.
Yeah.
I still think he's killing them, but that's just me.
That's your old head kid.
Gotta warn you, I'm feeling punchy today.
Oh my god. Dang, I already got like 13 kills in the squad game. Not bad.
This doesn't look good.
Somebody just shoot it!
Apparently, gunshots are so many directions.
Man, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
He's just joking about fists the whole time too.
Well, yeah. Probably calling him fat jokes and stuff like that. That's another thing that was funny in Spider-Man, the new anime series, in that Kingpin episode. They really just made him a fucking fat joke in every turn.
And then literally in TASM, they literally replicated what he did.
Yeah, because in the TASM 2 game, he keeps calling him fat.
Yeah.
Boom.
So many people left. Not. Oh my god, there's someone here. Oh my god. Nice. Be a shot at, be a shot at. Car. There we go. What the fuck?
Uploading that clip right now on my YouTube channel.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. 4 more people left. Not too bad. Let's keep it going.
That's funny, my
Okay,
first
Yuri, hold
solo
on.
win, I
What's
murdered
happening?
7 people. With this one, I only murdered 3.
Yuri? Yuri!
Well, it does
Eh.
depend on the match and who you're going up against.
True. Very true.
Oh my god. Hurry up, hurry up. What are you doing?
I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
Go. Turn on, turn on. Someone shooting at us. Nice, nice. I see him.
Fortnite video.
Knocked him.
I will say though, it does feel good to finally have the complete Spider-Man the animated series, the 9 show now. I can just watch it whenever the fuck ever. I just need to get Spectacular, TASM movies, MCU Home Trilogy, and then the Spider-Verse ones, then my additional Spider-Man media
Nice.
show movies
One more
collection
person, y'all. One more person. Let's get it.
with the playlist of Ultimate Spider-Man Marathon.
Let's
For the record, people who are
go.
watching it, I'm not talking about the stupid fucking cartoon. So if that certain person's out there, fuck you!
Ryan, I gotta win it right. What the f-
In the regular map,
Yeah, and right.
Wait,
so you
what,
could win when
wanna-
you're in the ranked mode, but not in the normal mode.
No, well, I already won in the normal mode yesterday, remember?
Oh yeah, now I do, now that you said it.
Yeah, and then I won it this time. What the hell?
Thanks for the confidence.
I think a lot of them were like legit bots, because the way that they were playing, it's just like, I feel like real people would have destroyed me by now, so that was weird. But hey, I'm not complaining, I gotta win, so forget it.
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
And I got my ranked umbrella, of course. Where's it at?
They're talking so much shit.
Really? I thought. Wait, I don't have my ranked umbrella. I thought you could get it from house. Oh, shit.
Keep him on the ground!
Oh, maybe the ranked umbrella isn't out yet. That's why I don't have it. I guess that makes more sense.
Dun, 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 dun.
Gotta take those shooters out.
Keep doing that!
Cause I'm Spider-Man.
This is wrong. It's the end for you!
I think that's all of them.
Come on,
Yes,
come
my
on!
other friends up there.
They shut the elevators down! Take the stairs!
Has this
I prefer a more direct approach.
ranked umbrella?
Yeah, 'cause it's still good to show people that you know how to beat
Spider-Man,
the game like
status.
the regular
Heading to
way.
the upper floors, hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is. Call from May. Better answer.
Hostiles! Next floor up!
Hi, Aunt May.
What is all that noise?
Watching a superhero movie. What's up?
Hey,
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
If I was you, I'd run. Lock them in!
I like how they're still teaching me how to play the game even though I know how to play it.
Well for you.
Yeah, that's what I like about New Game Plus mode in Spider-Man 2. You don't have to deal with that shit again. Or that in Miles, too.
I'll teach you something fast. I'll get him.
Take a break. On to the next one.
How was he beating us?
Regret your life choices yet?
Kick his ass. Man down. Get down here and fight like a man.
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left. If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
Yes.
I should look for a sneaky way in. There we go. Huh. It's like my own private ventrance.
Oh,
This may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Hurry up. The boss wants everything erased. Can't make it do any faster.
They're so cute when they're oblivious.
Ah, come on. Halfway there. Need another minute or two. Think the cops know where we are? Don't worry about out there.
Of course the cops know where you guys are.
I forgot my password.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Don't let him near the console.
Because there's a mole in your facility.
Warning. Full deletion.
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude. Gotta access that console before everything's gone. Let's see just how good their security is. Aw, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding so.
It's so funny how we start the second game and they don't even explain how they got their new suits.
nope, you would think they would.
Yeah, you think, especially the
True,
prequel,
but that's
only
part of my
single
charm,
issue
isn't it?
comic, but nope, they just fucking have it already. Like, that's why I fucking hate.
And then people have to make up their own headcanon and say, like, oh, he probably got a new suit so he can be more prepared for other villains like Otto when they, you know, fight him.
Well, he pretty much wore the same suit, just the only difference was the arms popped out of the back of it.
Well, there was that time I took down
Well,
a
then the
pompous,
suit looks like it's a
overstuffed
bit
crime
more
lord before
sleeker
breakfast.
compared to how it originally. Then again, this is the Fantasy 2.0, not.
Because the game did like an MCU approach where they just automatically start with a new costume, but they don't explain where that came from.
Almost sad to see it end.
Imagine the next suit Miles wears is worse than the Evolve suit. Like, what if there's the Evolve suit 2.0?
And I could see a lot of people getting pissed about
This
that.
could have the whole place wired.
Yep.
Fitting in a bomb
I mean, that suit could have been a lot better, but nah, I was like, okay, yeah, I don't ever want to fuck with this suit, but again, we were stuck with it at the end of the game for a while until New Game Plus got fucking added in there. Ugh.
Making my way to Fist to beat his ass.
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
When I was watching that dude's video, he was saying, like, even the song that they play at the beginning literally explains Peter, like, in general, which I didn't even realize.
Evacuate the building.
What do you mean?
When you listen to that song in the beginning, like, if you actually, like, hear the lyrics or whatever, it literally explains Peter and, like, literally
that
what just
swing
happened.
song?
Yeah, the swing song. Like, it literally explains Peter.
That still sounded like a song for Miles more to me, but I guess it makes sense for Peter.
Yeah, I would have to say that's more Miles compared to Peter, but
I guess it could also work for Peter too.
No, because, like, in the song it says, like, I'm alive, and then, like, there are other, like, lyrics that literally explain Peter in a way.
Well, we already had a song that was called I'm Alive that was in the first game.
Coming your way.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. That's literally the beginning song. I'm talking about that, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the second game.
No, I'm talking about that.
Well, of course, if it's Peter in the first game, it's his theme song.
Chase him if he flies away.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was
And then the
planning all
music you
along?
hear in Miles' game fits for him.
All of the songs, dude, they are fucking fire. And then, of course, Spider-Man 2's music fits both of them.
It's about swinging.
Not in the way people are thinking, you fucking pervert.
I don't think anyone was thinking it that way.
Gamer, come on, it's fucking people. They're all fucking annoying bastards and bitches.
Yep, especially son. Yep.
Wait, why did I find a map called Bathroom Brawl?
I don't know.
Do you dare to go in it?
I have the urge to, but I'm not doing it.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys...
I'm just breezing through this first
Don't
level.
drop the soap then.
And you made it weird. Classic Dylan.
Settle down.
No, he made it sus.
Yeah.
Sometimes you guys are more fucking sus.
Yeah, and you still love us for it.
No homo.
It's not my fault my web shooters go everywhere.
Hey, yo! But when it's Black
fucking
Cat,
sus.
when it's Black Cat is a different story.
Alright, time to go meet Brooks cops right now. What are you guys up to?
guys
You
all
getting
right?
some Big Macs or some footlongs?
Lead the way.
Hey, remember when Darth Vader says he likes the Whopper?
Yeah, no, he said he likes the quarter pounder with
Oh yeah, the
cheese.
quarter pounder. I don't
Because
know
I
why
asked him,
said
and he's like,
Whopper.
he thought about it for a minute, and he's like, the quarter pounder with cheese will suffice.
Seriously, I didn't call Darth Vader and ask him how do you know about Burger King? Because what the fuck?
It would have been funny if he said the McGangbang will suffice.
Give me the McRibs, you fuckers, or you die.
Oh.
Plan didn't work. On to plan B.
Yep, I'm fighting Brooks' corrupt cops.
Beat their asses!
You guys work for a homophobe. He doesn't like children. Why do you work for him?
Yeah, he let one of his own children die.
Hey, Yuri. Looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is they were...
It's so satisfying hearing that web shooting noise.
Take it down, now.
With pleasure.
Afterwards, I'm gonna go and clap MJ's cheeks.
Hey, yo. Which version? How can...
Well, would say I have to probably pick this version, because that's the version I'm playing.
Writing your memoirs?
The symbiote version or non-symbiote version?
Non-symbiote, I'll leave the symbiote one for you.
I won't be long.
My man.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
Just as long as you can handle the 22 inches of screen.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, I could change her. I could change her. She'll be good.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this
8 years of this instance.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the first game still starts out with a
Oh,
banger.
for me? You shouldn't have.
Yeah. Depending on what year Spider-Man 3 comes out, then Peter would be a bit more experienced Spider-Man because... Let's see. Because
It's
in that
wild.
game... No, go ahead.
No, you go. It's fun.
Because, in that game, he's been active for 8 years since 2018.
What's wrong, Willie?
Then
You
in
see, man?
Miles, it's 9th year for him. And then Spider-Man 2, it's 10 years.
Take your best shot.
So, depending on what year it comes out, either 2027 or 2028, that will put him at... What, year 4, 5, 6, something? Or, no, not 4. 11, 12, 13, something.
By the time the third game comes out, it's probably going to be in the same year it gets released.
No, he's talking about game years.
No, but I'm saying, it's something that we'll probably put it in game years. That's... I don't know why.
Well, Well, no, like, Peter, for how long Peter's been Spider-Man, because he's still gotta be Spider-Man active. He's just taking a break right now after the event of Spider-Man 2.
But I'm saying, like, he'll probably get out of the break, and, like, the same year the game gets released. I don't know why I can see yourself now doing that.
Well, no, see, Peter might come out of his quote-unquote retirement because people think he's fully retired, but no, I think because whenever the Venom spin-off comes out, Peter will have to be involved in that, especially that Venom will have to deal with Carnage, and plus, you got to have Spider-Man with Venom because they cannot defeat Carnage alone. They have to do it together.
And this is going to be the first time they see Cars. They've never seen Cars before.
Yeah, because in the second game, in the Flame side missions, we see Cletus Cassidy exists in that game.
Plus, we don't even really know he's Cletus Cassidy until the last mission.
Yeah.
I do love when like Cletus was holding the canister, he says like vengeance and carnage.
Yeah,
and
he actually says carnage.
And I love how like the music in the background gets so menacing when he says it.
Yeah.
And then the symbiote he holds turns fucking red.
Yeah.
He says there should be true justice and carnage.
I still don't understand why it does that, because literally in the original lore, like, Cletus never touched the symbiote and it turns red. Like, the only reason why it would turn red is because it goes into his bloodstream, but it just turns red just like that. That's not how symbiotes work.
Maybe Insomniac wanted to change the lore.
No, but that would make me think they literally change color because of your emotions then.
Maybe it's like a lightsaber where it turns red if you're angry, like from your rage.
So what's gonna happen if I touch like a symbiote? It's just gonna turn green?
No, it'll turn pink or purple.
My man.
Or gray or orange
green.
or fuck. I would laugh if there was a shit color symbiote.
I can see your symbiote being orange, Dylan. You just have like an orange symbiote.
Nah, I said I either have black or pure fucking red because I.
Oh yeah, because you do have an anchor.
No,
that means if
you have an
Dylan,
anchor problem.
that means if Dylan could be a Jedi or a Sith, he would be a Sith.
Yeah, maybe later.
Actually, yeah.
I think I'd be like the gray Jedi because I'm like both between light and dark.
Oh yeah, true. I don't know what symbiote color Ryan would have. Probably. Actually, no, I don't know either.
Maybe he will have the anti-venom.
He would have the cum suit.
Yeah, I would have the anti-venom suit because I spread my cumsicles throughout
Every
the
time
city.
you see Black Cat.
Oh my god.
The silky, wet,
Good luck, Willie.
white
okay,
cum.
okay. Stop. You were to stop
You
it.
did that game, or you
I
fucking...
didn't do anything. I didn't.
You
Hey,
gave
it's
him
not-
the emanation, you
It's
fuck!
it's not my fault that the anti-cum man suit looked all shiny in the game. That wasn't my
Oh
fault.
my god.
Kingpin
That looked all
is heading to
shiny
prison.
and sticky.
End of an
Dude,
era.
I really hope people don't have weird jokes with Sokas in the game. I swear to God.
You'd
You know
be
they're going to.
surprised.
Yeah, they are.
Just prepare yourself now.
I can't wait to never take her off.
Well, you're gonna have to, because if they make it like Spider-Man 2, you'll only be able to use her during
Oh, yeah,
certain
that's true.
missions or in the open world.
Yeah, that's true. She's probably gonna have like one of like what's the word? She's probably gonna have like the least amount of missions compared to everyone else, which sucks. There we go.
There you go, get perfect dodge. Perfect dodge. Plus, at least the first two games have the character bio thing.
Yeah, I still don't understand why they got rid of that. Because then we have to be figure out their ages and all that other stuff. Like, why do you want us to figure that out?
Why do you want us to fucking fake so much, you fuckers?
Because then what if we give them like the wrong ages and then you guys are gonna have to come over to us and say, oh, those aren't the right ages. Oh, well, it's not our freaking fault. It's your fault. You didn't put your ages here.
Just your friendly neighborhood, yada yada yada. Can you believe it's been 8 years since you were bit by that?
No, Mickey Mouse voice!
Peter. No, Peter, I cannot. Feels like just yesterday I was fucking Miles' mom, geeking out in the AV club with Harry, dreaming about college and moving to the city. Back then, my biggest concern was avoiding Flash Thompson, that cunt bag. at lunch.
Oh my.
Now things have got a few clicks more complicated.
I can't get
Oh
on
my fucking god.
this. Okay, whatever.
As reading his bio thing as Mickey Mouse.
Guess I gotta go the other way. 'Cause I cannot get in there.
Well, we can at least admit that Flash was a cunt.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't really nice to Peter that often.
We don't even know if, like, in this universe, if, like, if,
Flash does exist. You find out
No,
in the first game.
no. I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say we don't even know if if in this universe, if MJ or Flash ever had a thing, or if her and Harry ever had a thing.
MJ and Harry did have a relationship. You find out in the first prequel novel to the first game, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
Keep in mind, during that time, she still is with Peter, but this is, like, before that, so, like...
Yeah. So
they should have referenced that in the second game, then.
They were pretty much doing, like, a Raimi thing, to where, yeah, she had a thing for Harry, then.
And a comic thing, because that happened in the comics, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Actually, the whole thing of MJ and Harry maybe I think maybe they got that from Ultimate Spider-Man, because apparently in Ultimate Spider-Man, the original one, I have, like, one of the issues where before Harry becomes the Hobgoblin, there was a flashback, like, after Peter got bitten by the spider. There's a scene with MJ and Harry, and actually they do share a kiss. I'm not kidding!
No, I believe you.
I think people mainly remember it from the Raimi trilogy right now.
Well, yeah, but then again, keep in mind, Ultimate Spider-Man came out first before Raimi.
Yeah.
Because Ultimate Spider-Man comics came out in 2000, the Raimi movie then came out until 2002.
But they're still kind of close to each other a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Hobgoblin arc was made at that time frame, to be honest.
I don't know if this would be stupid or not, and I know Ryan wouldn't like this because he doesn't really like the story, or I don't think he likes the story at all. But how would you guys feel if, like, they did, like, a live-action movie adaptation of what's his name?
What's Superior Spider-Man?
Yeah, the one with Otto and him switching bodies. Like, how would you guys feel about that? Like a live-action version.
Well, A, depending on who played Doc Ock. Secondly, who is the Spider-Man that gets their brain swapped with, or mind swapped with.
They should get Willem Dafoe to play Doc Ock in that interpretation.
They could make it like serious, and they could make it, I guess, a little R-rated. Like Otto would kill a couple people.
Well, no, Otto may hurt people. I don't think he'd go so far as to killing. Ultimate Otto, he had no fucking problem with killing. I mean, shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, because Superior Spider-Man, they don't really do that.
Hold on.
My man.
Well, no, see, actually, when Otto was in Peter's body, he kind of did not restrain much of his strength in some certain fights, actually. I mean, shit. Before Peter died in Otto's body, Otto was surprised that Peter withheld his true strength, because he used full force to knock Scorpion's fucking jaw off.
I mean, the thing is, why would Otto even use full force anyway?
Well, because he thinks he could be a better Spider-Man if he was not only bad, because he doesn't understand why Peter spares some of the enemies he's faced over the years.
That's a very positive.
Except what was funny is he was okay with doing that, but then when he went up against the Green Goblin, he was scared shitless.
That's the thing, though. Otto could not defeat the Green Goblin while in Peter's body. He knows only Peter could.
Take the rest of the day.
I feel like with Green Goblin and Scorpion, it makes sense to end them, but when it goes to, like, Rhino and Vulture, I feel like they could be spared. Because Rhino, he's just a dude that just wants to get out of the armor.
It was a disaster.
But he does bad things still, though.
That's true.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Gamer, did you see what Otto did to Vulture when he found out his new henchmen were fucking children?
Wait, what do you do?
Made the fucking old geezer technically go fucking blind and fly right into the homemade spider signal that Jameson made.
Love the coffee.
Oh, that's dark as hell.
Bless that grandma.
Yeah, because Otto has a soft spot for children, because in Otto's childhood, he had a fucking abusive father. And Peter gets to see that memory, because during that time, Peter still is trapped in his own mind.
I think the thing was over here.
The one thing that I'll congratulate Marvel Spider-Man on is for doing that, and they did it pretty good in my opinion.
Wait, what are you talking about? Congratulate them on.
When they did the Superior Spider-Man arc, they did a pretty good job on that.
Oh, you're talking about Marvel's Spider-Man the cartoon, okay?
Yeah, Marvel Spider-Man the cartoon. When they did that, like, I'll congratulate them because they did pretty good with that.
It was good, even though it was still rushed.
Yeah.
I guess it was still pretty good.
But hey, it was the first cartoon to do it, so.
Circuit burned out. Damn it! If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Like it does kind of suck that Otto in that universe did have to die, especially because he was so young. But they still did good.
Got it.
Well, he kind of brought it on himself.
Okay,
He did. He actually like did. Superman.
No.
Yeah, I'm really surprised, like, that you guys just got the bundle just to get Superman.
I was thinking about it, but then I didn't do it.
Okay, what next?
Especially since we already have a Superman.
Now rebalance the voltage.
And he'll be out soon anyway, so.
So what's the rush?
I connect this piece. There we go. I'm smart.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Plus, I do like the first game because you get breaks in between when you're being Spider-Man.
Materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
Oh yeah, but in the second game, you just gotta keep going.
In existence.
Yeah, because even if you have a break or two, he always is on the move.
Lance Corporal Texidor. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
But at least in the first one, you get to go to Otto's workshop or the feast shelter.
They really need to bring the feast shelter back in the last game.
Mr.
Oh god.
Can I look at this already?
The prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double check his work. Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity. Nice. Super smooth response. See if we can tune the prosthetic's grip force. That's better. Should avoid bone-crushing handshakes at least.
Alright.
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the...
And even though Craven was pretty good in this sequel, he could have still been, like, shown a little bit better.
Also, I disagree with people when they say, like, like, if this was Peter from the first game, he could have taken on Craven and beat him. Okay, I have to remind you, Craven is new. Peter has never met him. So, yes, Craven would have the power to freaking beat Peter. And do people forget that he's strong? They literally confirmed that he uses magic.
Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
Well, he doesn't really use magic, he just used the tech from the villains that he defeated.
No, remember when we were in his room and then Peter literally says that he probably uses these to get strong? He was
Yeah,
talking about
but that wasn't
things.
magic, that was like medicine, like drugs.
No, I'm talking about the things in the cups. That's not medicine.
Yeah, it is. It's not magic. It's like the thing. It's the stuff you drink, like that you get from the doctor.
Oh, it probably was that. Yeah. Actually, it probably was that because I don't think
he was
they
sick
really
with
showed a
cancer.
spell. Was actually, yeah.
Peter, thank you again for doing these blind reviews. Peer review is the backbone of great science. You know, as we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the best method of limb replacement? Silly, I know, but I keep thinking, might there be another way?
Doc was testing a new contact
Who's still
material
here?
for the prosthetic.
Both of us.
Alright. I just ate dinner.
You literally just left. It took you like that. Like, wait, what?
Well, he's quick when he eats, so.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say like, what were you eating?
It's Friday. It's fucking pizza.
Okay, yeah. So that it doesn't take that long to eat pizza with them.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep
what type of pizza was it? Pepperoni?
Well, one of them, yeah. The other one was steak and onions, but I didn't want
Steak
to
and onions? That's new.
All right. I should
Well,
get out of
no,
here before
see,
I screw things up
most
for
of the time
Doc
it's
even more.
pepperoni and sometimes some other random pizza.
Oh, okay.
How many lab fires have we seen now, Otto?
Hey, they're using the new emote.
Most of the time it's just double pepperoni, like on both pizzas.
Great scientists for.
I don't think Dr. Octavius' optimism has ever been shaken.
Finally, my new video is done uploading.
Yesterday, we saw an extraordinary.
I might as well after this mission go and pick up something to eat quick.
We're looking for results.
Didn't you say you were getting Domino's as well, motherfucker?
Yeah, I was going to get Domino's, but then I didn't get it.
That reaction cascade.
Man, I find it funny how you two are eating pizza and I'm the only one here like having spaghetti made.
Yeah.
Well, I can totally get whatever I want because I've got the house to myself, so I could.
Oh
like,
yeah. You literally told us that your mom's gonna be out for like the whole like weekend and stuff.
Yeah, until like Sunday evening.
Yeah, so basically you can use this time to react some of my other Fortnite videos. Besides the weekly
And
solo
I'm of course gonna stream every now and then. Just why not?
Well, yeah.
Wait, what time did your mom leave like today?
In the morning, like at 8 in the morning, like early.
Okay, so she left like really early. Okay.
Well, because it takes a while to drive down there.
Dang, so she literally like left.
So she's not even driving. My aunt's driving.
So she literally left like before I got up because I got up like. No. She got up like before because I woke up like I died.
Another potential prosthetic contact material.
So and then she like left like 8. So literally, like yeah.
Skip this one. This one's annoying.
Wait, were you already up when she left?
No, I was sleeping, but I did tell her like goodbye. I sent like a
It'd
text.
be a great tissue interface.
Because I'm probably gonna stay up like tonight and tomorrow night, probably like 2 all-nighters in a row.
Hey, you haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I figured why not.
Well, I hope you at least get some sleep, Ryan. Why don't over-search.
I mean,
And I got energy drinks too.
I mean, what was stopping you from doing the other all-nighters?
Different various reasons.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Because usually I'll do them if I'm like able to, but if I'm not, then I just skip it.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers.
That's nice.
Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest.
It's always
Just to be
somehow
honest,
where I
just
get
in company.
either a win on,
Can you swing
like,
by the
either us
precinct?
getting a
Got
win
an
on the
issue that
first
could
attempt
benefit
or
from your
second
unique
attempt.
skill
Usually it
set.
takes us 3 or
For
4
you, Yuri?
times to get the
Anything.
fucking win.
I'm on my way.
At least you started to like get wins on your own now, because usually it's like really hard for you to do it.
I've only got like 2 solo wins
Looks like
so
Jameson's got a
far
new episode
in the
out.
Star Wars season, while the
What
West
my
has
number
been
one
team
fan
ups, which
thinks
is
about
not
this
that bad. Then again, Gamer, my first solo win in Chapter 3 was very a while, because like, I'm just using the Spider-Man Battle Pass skin, and I'm on the FIFA Foundation skin, and by pure fucking luck, I managed to pull a solo win out of my ass on that one. And then, when the first Star Wars month happened, when they first showed the lightsabers with Force abilities, I even got some solo wins out of that. Like, I got a solo win when I got Anakin, Maul, and then when Ahsoka got added in, I got a solo win with her.
It's crazy that I'm getting a win right when this like week ends though, because I got a win yesterday and today, and this was literally when I was starting to complain like I wasn't like even winning.
Are you a police officer? Prosecutor?
That's not hilarious. It's like God heard like what I said. He was like, "Man, let me help you out real quick." I got you.
Toilet and shut up. Let me explain something to you about crime.
Yeah, even the Jameson podcasts in the first game were better to listen to.
Oh yeah, especially because literally in like the sequel, like it's like both him and the other girl have to, Danica have to take time to shine, because it goes from him to Danica, and then with the sequel it makes it worse.
No, but
what
what's
makes it
weird
worse
is
like we hear more of Danica than Jodo, which
no. What I was
sucks.
gonna say is weird about it is with Jameson, he's doing his typical thing where he's like complaining about the 2 Spider-Men, but then when you get to Danica, all she does is tell you stuff you already did in the other missions.
And then she glazes them too.
Yeah, like, here's the thing though. Jameson only mentions something about the symbiote when Venom appears, because when Danica talks about the black suit Spider-Man, she's like worried because like it doesn't fit.
Yeah. And she's always talking about it before or after it happens, but when you go to Jonah, it's like he doesn't really know anything about that.
You got a black and
Plus,
white
also, the first and Miles games are a lot better compared to Spider-Man 2, because you can at least replay the episodes if you missed them when you started a mission. But with Spider-Man 2, you don't get that chance. For some reason, they took that out.
Because I don't mind Danica being in there, but it was annoying and weird how she always knew what we were doing, like immediately after
it just really makes me think, like, does she just have someone spying on us throughout the whole game, but we just didn't see them?
Because how does she know? Is she like talking to Genki or something?
The social media stuff that's related to the game.
Someone I could trust.
Yeah, it's probably that
Plus,
too.
the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
Plus, now that MJ has her own radio show, we gotta hear that in Spider-Man 3 alongside with Jameson and Danica. In fact, imagine there's one episode where
that's gonna be more annoying.
I would say it'd be a little entertaining, because then MJ's basically also gotta be supporting Peter and Miles.
Hopefully that means...
it'll be entertaining but annoying, because then we'll have to hear all 3 of these people talk.
Hopefully that means then if MJ has like her podcast thing, we don't have to play as her that much.
Yeah,
she'll be busy with the podcast.
Yeah, because she doesn't work at the Bugle anymore because she's fucking quit. Which
I don't mind, like, the MJ missions were better in the second game, but they were still kind of annoying. Like,
the only reason why I feel like we would have to play as her is if like someone invades like the house or whatever. But what would she like ever have to do in like the whole entirety of the 3rd game?
Hopefully not be a dancer in the stretch like we have to save her.
Yeah, like
why do I feel like it's gonna go that route to where Gauntlet is gonna invade the house and then capture her or something?
Yeah, capture her or some shit.
And then we have to literally go. Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
Actually, imagine they recreate the fucking final battle from the first Raimi movie. Like, we also have the same...
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine he just makes us
imagine
choose.
they recreate it, like, too, like, you spun your last web Spider-Man, and now that you've really pissed
we also,
off.
not just also have to save MJ, we have to save the people from that, fucking travel cart, whatever, that was at the bridge. What was it called? The Roosevelt something?
Yeah, I think it was called that.
I just can't think of it. Like, I know it's not a train, but I just can't think of the fucking name of it.
You spun your last web, Spider-Man.
And now that you've really
had
pissed
all
me
these
off.
opportunities to save my son, and you couldn't even like have him live at all. You literally killed him previously.
That depends on if he still didn't know who Spider-Man was yet. Because keep in mind, it's got to build to the point where Norman might want
I feel like he's gonna finally figure it out in the third game. Like there has to be. I feel like he's just gonna figure it out.
Yeah. You know, I think it's kind of stupid though. He keeps blaming other people for the problems he created. Like, you're the problem here, Norman.
That's Norman in a nutshell.
Like, I can understand why he was so desperate to make sure he didn't lose Harry, but dude, you caused all of this because of you being a selfish fucking prick.
Like, bro, he didn't do anything in Miles' game, which I'm happy about, but he still caused a lot of stuff.
Like, Jesus Christ, like, hey, your son is still breathing. Be grateful for the Spider-Man at least saving them. I mean, shit. Dr. Carter's
But that's the thing with Norman, he's never really grateful about anything.
Nope. And
even the stuff that his own son or wife does for him, he still doesn't care.
Literally in the sequel, it was also messed up because in the sequel, even though Harry was good at all that, literally, and like, when we reach the like final half of it, he literally hugs Peter and says, "I've always seen you as a son." Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and that scene comes out of nowhere. Like, don't get me wrong, it was cool, but it comes out of nowhere.
That was really out of nowhere. Yeah.
Norman always seemed to be more interested in what Peter was doing compared to his own son. Like, he still cares for Harry, but it's just like he wished Harry was a bit more like Peter, which I think is weird.
Like I think he just loves people. He loves other people more than Harry because they have a backbone. When it comes to Harry, I think
he just sees more potential out of Peter because Peter is.
That's what I'm saying. Like when he sees Harry, he just sees him as too goody two shoes and stuff.
Well, Harry's trying to honor his mother's legacy, which Norman can respect that, and he even tries to help out with that. But.
I wish we knew what Goblin we're getting, because it could either be Ultimate or Classic.
I'd rather it just be the Classic one, because we've gone through the games where we fought like a giant boss already, like a big Venom.
Yeah.
And I just want it to be the classic Goblin with the glider.
Ultimate Green Goblin play 2005 Ultimate Spider-Man.
And then if we get the monster version, the only thing that's gonna pop up into people's heads is, oh, Peter's gonna die.
No, he's not. They already technically kill him off in this universe, but then he gets come back to life. They ain't gonna pull it a second time.
Yeah.
If they did, I'm gonna be fucking pissed though if they do that.
Yeah, because I'm one of those people that actually want Peter to have a happy ending. Like, let him have his kid. Let him have his kid. Let him get married, man. That's what he wants.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like about Insomniac's version of Spider-Man. They allow him to grow the fuck up.
And plus, not every Peter needs to suffer. Like, I understand why they do that to have him relate to us, but he doesn't always have to suffer.
Yeah, like, let the man have his peace.
Because if you're letting like this character relate to us, then you're pretty much telling us like, oh, all we do is suffer. Like what?
I know a lot of people who like the guns that give you a slow-mo thing. That's kind of like a reference to Deadpool, especially if you use that skin.
It's a reference to the Matrix too, because like slow motion.
Yeah, I did not even think about that now that you just mentioned that.
I never even watched the Matrix. I just know the slow motion is from Matrix.
The first movie was a banger, but the other ones, like, they're not bad, but, like, I think there was, like, no point to doing sequels, but...
They're not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Like, there's some good things in the sequels, but, like... Yeah. I mean, hell, imagine the third act of the, third game, like, Harry does come out of the coma and he has the anti-venom, like, he now has to help Peter take down his own father.
That would be wild. Dude, we will legit have 5 Spider-Men.
Well,
Harry... No, 1, 2, 3... No, 4. We'll have 4 Spider... Damn, that's crazy.
I don't really count Venom as a spider person. Like, he only copies Spider-Man abilities.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, how would they handle that though? Like, how would we be able to play as 4 spider people?
Well, free. Again, I just said the symbiotes don't count
Yeah,
as
yeah,
spider
yeah.
people.
But it's still a character regardless. I don't know how that would even be handled.
Well, think about it. They swept in a third playable character for a small level that we were not expecting.
Yeah, that's true.
But as long as the game's not, like, tied to a certain date and month, like, they have to focus to make sure it reaches on the date on time, then... But then again, we have to wait until we get confirmation about a trailer first, and then...
It would be wild if, like, the final game was, like, the darkest out of them all. Like, imagine they drop a trailer and it's, like, so dark compared to all the other games.
Yeah. Actually, it'd be more fucked up, like, if Peter does not get killed off in the game, people are thinking, what if they think it's Miles that gets killed off?
Well, Space said he wants the game to be dark, where everybody except Peter dies right in the beginning. The first mission.
Wait, oh, I know what he wants. So he wants it to be like that type of thing to where everyone dies and then it does like a day earlier, like before.
No, it does it does an arc where it makes Peter like survive on his own again, where he has to learn from his mistakes.
Oh, I thought he wanted to do the thing to where it shows what happens before that and then he has to fix it.
Now, the only thing I think people have a problem with is that probably when we get to the final boss, we'll have to get an anti-goblin related suit.
We were talking about that, because imagine if Peter just gets an anti-goblin suit.
Well, Gamer, at this point, it's just fucking common, because, well, think about it.
Yeah.
He made an anti-Hawk suit, which makes sense, and to be fair, he did need Anti-Venom to fight Venom.
But me and Ryan would prefer if he just sticks with the classic, just to, like, end it off.
Actually, you know what'd be funny? Like, imagine, like, I wouldn't mind if they do upgrade the advanced suit any further, but what if, like, Peter doesn't fight the Goblin in his new advanced suit? Like, what if he went back to basics?
No, that's what I'm talking about. If he fights him in like, his all-classic suit, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, alright.
Like, he just fights him in, like, the suit he just started, that would be sick.
Well, technically, I don't know if the classic suit we see, that's the one he's been stuck with for all 8 years, because there probably were other versions of it before it reached to the version we see. Because keep in mind, how many times has Peter's suit been changed over the years in comics?
A bunch, actually.
Yeah, depending on the time era, because, like, think about it. Steve Ditko's suit stayed that way for a good couple of years, but then when it came to the, 70s era, we went to John Romita Sr. art style.
What if Peter just makes, like, his very old, like, noir classic suit? Like, it's just the classic suit, but it's, like, you know, brighter red or, like, a brighter blue or something. I wouldn't mind if he just
goes to, like, instead of, like, getting another advanced suit, he just goes back to, like, a more classic-looking suit for the third game.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. But it's like brighter red or like a brighter blue.
Because why do we always need like a new advanced suit or a new
That's what I'm saying. Like just finish off the game while wearing a classic suit.
This entire universe looks like the heroes and villains